answer that. I think we've just made the piece that we need. Come on! It's getting so cold! I linked to a friend of mine to have him watch you, and he was looking through a view list, noticed some funky names, and noticed they have like one view on their profile. What? I linked you to a friend of mine to have him watch you, and he was looking through the viewer list and noticed some funky names, and noticed they have like one view on their profile. Huh. No idea, buddy. No idea what you're talking about. Right, let's put this above. Don't really know, mate. To be fair, until I started streaming, I probably had no views on my... Oh! No views on my profile. I reckon there's probably quite a few people who have no views. I don't know. Right, we're nearly there. We'll make this a vacuum. And then we'll deconstruct this vent, just so I don't do anything stupid. It looks to be a vacuum. Very good. Let's get you deconstructed. We'll toggle you the other way. Something like that. All fairly new accounts as well, is all I'm saying. Don't really know, Killer Mate. I couldn't actually comment. You need to be above 1500. I don't even know how viewbotting works, or like what the real point of it is. Don't really know. My Twitch account is old and I have like 6 views. Pass. Okay, so just to explain, guys, so this is now doing what I was talking about. I hope it will anyway. So we're now getting a much higher pressure rating in this room than we should normally be able to. Which is cool. And that's allowing our natural gas geyser to start erupting as well, and we'll start getting an excess of natural gas in here. Which is good. That's what we want. And we've got our pump in place later for when we want to get to it. I could have done 2 pumps in here really. I could have made it wider and done a second pump, but meh. It'll be fine. What I might do is do a bridge off here into the main pipe as well, so that if we need the natural gas, it can go into the pipe. If not, it can go into here. But I don't need to worry about that now. We'll keep this at like 2 kilos in here, just so it helps our cooling a little bit better. As you can see, it's warming up rapidly. Well, that should be okay. I don't know how well these Weezewarts will keep up with it. I've not put any like temp shift plates in there or anything, so... Oh, fuck. Put way too much water in. I've not put any temp shift plates in or anything, so we'll have to see. Life, are you viewbotting 50 odd viewers? You really should have aimed higher. So a bit of an event works like a high pressure vent. It works more than a high pressure vent, Pello. That's why it is an exploit. High pressure vent will take you up to 20 kilos. This will go infinitely. And it doesn't need any materials other than basic materials. So I've got a little video about this on my YouTube if you want to have a look on the YouTube. There is a playlist called Tips and Tricks. For any of you that ever go to my YouTube channel, navigate the playlist. It's the way to get around. I do everything in playlists. So there's a playlist called Tips and Tricks. One of the videos in there is about high pressure, max pressure gas vents and liquid vents. There's 2 videos, and it'll explain this build basically. So yeah, there you go. How much can you pressurise the chamber before the game starts having problems? Infinitely, pretty much, Doctor Who. It's a silly number. It's a silly number. Eventually, it does cause problems, but we're talking like billions of kilos. It's a ridiculous number. So for now, all we're doing, we're getting essentially a battery. This is essentially just power for the future. So 23 kilos per tile at the minute. It's stopped because our geyser isn't erupting at the moment, but when it does, when this ticks on, we'll get another little surge of gas. So that is the plan. That is the dream. We'll turn this off. I pumped in way too much water here like a tool because I wasn't paying attention. But it's fine. It's fine. I just want to get in here and get this analysed, really. So now that research is done, I'll leave Nerd unassigned, and he can come down and get this analysed, and we'll figure out what we're dealing with water-wise then. which would be good. I always build huge chambers to hold gas, and all you need is like one tile. Pretty much. I mean, you can make it bigger if you want. As I say, if you wanted to do this properly, I'd probably put 2 pumps in here so that you can get a kilo a second out or something like that. Because obviously now this is bottlenecked to 500 grams a second, but the sort of power builds I do are normally inactive anyway for the most part. But yeah, I mean, this is just one. I mean, you could collect all your natural gas in one place and then have pumps in each. You know, like you could have a central hub where all you guys are collecting it together. So. Thing to always remember playing this game mechanics is that tiles can only contain one gas or liquid. Exactly, and that's a fundamental rule of the game, basically. In their natural state, anyway. Like you can have solids in like this form. You can have debris anywhere, but in their natural state, yeah, you can only have one substance per tile. So that's what allows you to do like liquid locks and stuff like that. It's what allows us to do like these mixed fluids and stuff and things like that. If something's got nowhere to go, it's how you like overpressurize things as well. So yeah, but be careful though. Sometimes you can cause deletion of elements. You do need to be a little bit careful, depending on what you're trying to do. You can delete your precious goodies, which sucks. Right, I think we need to give this some more room. I'm not sure how big I want to do this. This one's quite a good throughput. 4 kilos. This one's 1 kilo. You see, this is going to be a bastard to cool. An actual bastard. So we might need to do this quite a large room. Maybe something like this. I don't know. It's quite a big fucker. So we'll get all this dug out and prepped. Can I put a request for a new emote? Yep. Love to see a spanner with your name on it. For the moment, you act like a tool. I can get behind that quote. Discord. There is a suggestions thing on Discord. Genuinely, put these things in, because then I can just say, "Hey, lady, look at this," and then point my girlfriend at it, and she'll get it done. It's fucking brilliant. What about hashtag 20? That is something that Quirt said before. Quirt said about an emote on the screen for hashtag 20. We can do that. We can do that. Does liquid lock also stop heat transfer? No, no, it doesn't. It does. It can affect it. It definitely affects it. If you make like a naphtha lock, naphtha is melted plastic, in case you don't know. That can really help with transfer. But if you want to prevent transfer from one place to another, the best way to do it is a vacuum. That is the way to go. That is the way to do it. Can we get down here? There's probably a pool down here, in fairness. It's nothing of interest, I don't think. Have we found any more geysers in our little travels? Don't think we've explored over there, have we? Oh, we finished this dig. We finished this dig over here. This is a tiny little biome, but it might be worth having a nosy in there. That's interesting. We've got some toasty hot water, then a vacuum, and then some normal water. Interesting. Okay. Right. We're down to 148 kilos of algae, so we might need to do a little algae dig. I know we've got a couple of places exposed at the top of the base, but I'm just looking if there's any down here. We don't seem to have many patches of algae. Could dig out this. Just for now. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm hoping this keeps cool enough. We'll have to keep an eye on this and make sure it doesn't actually cook our pump. It's a reasonable throughput, that. It's a reasonable amount of gas. I'm going to turn this down now. And there's our switch for this pump. And we can just connect that up when we want later. So. Not sure how we'll cool this yet. We might use this as an ice melting chamber because this is a big throughput. Like that is going to be a lot of steam to try and cool. So we might make like a conveyor system in here. And that might be the way to go. Let's get rid of you. Putting your girlfriend at it and she'll get it done. Wait till you're married, that'll change. I can believe it, mate. I'm only joking. It's only because she's so into her art at the minute. That's the beauty of it. She's so into her art. And I say she's pretty good. It's cool. I mean, I'm biased, like, but yeah. Okay. No, it's nearly there. Nearly got this done. Yeah, let's put a pump here. That'll be where we come out with our piping. Actually, I'll change that a little bit. I'm going to keep a reasonable amount of liquid in here, I think. So we'll put our hydro sensor a little bit higher up than normal. Let's see, I'm going to dig that. That should be fine. I'd like to be able to dig all this crap out. That should be fine. Beautiful. So yeah, we'll put our hydro sensor a little bit higher up. Oh, yeah, that'll be okay. So maybe somewhere like, keep like that much liquid in there. So this will be like a partial tile at this layer. Shit, we don't have much refined metal, that's the only problem. But we are going to have to get back into here regardless to put like conveyors and stuff in. I don't think we've even got somebody that can build conveyors yet, I don't think. Yeah, we've not got any mechatronics dudes yet. Soon. Right, let's get a little bit of algae. We've got a smidgen kicking around up on top. Get some of this. And we do also have this little bit here. Let's dig into this. I don't want to drop that chlorine down. I'm making a right mess of the gases outside the base at the minute. So we've not fully squared the base off, it's just awful at the minute. It's not ideal. It's far from ideal. Yeah, we'll just do that. Cool. Hannah's busy elsewhere. People need to stop suffocating. I know it's far away, but it needs to be done. Okay. So it's active for 81 cycles every 147. That's a bit of a kick in the face, but at least it gives us time to get this sorted. Hypothermia. Oh dear. Okay. So we can get these bits done up here. Get all this dug out. And level off some of this as well. A bit more of this. Alpha Mickey, good evening, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Why are there so many Dracos down here? It's crazy. So many. They just get everywhere. Right, I need a place where we can put our critters, because I don't think we actually did anything with this, did we? Additional critters. Can we drop a shine bug through here? That's what I want to know. Can we drop a shine bug through here? But with... let me think. This is going to be a priority of 9, so this is going to be a priority of 8. I want to see if we can drown a shine bug. That's what I want. Wait, why are they all starving? Oh, that'll be why. Let's get these on a high priority. I'm doing great. I've not made a live stream yet, but here I am. Welcome. Jellybean, how are you, mate? Dude, will something like me understand this game anymore? Just get back in, mate. It'll soon come back to you. It'll soon come back to you, mate. And you played up until just before the occupation upgrade, didn't you? I'm pretty sure. Or night or morning, wherever you are. It's evening here, just about. It's like 9 o'clock or something. Right, let's see what happens here. Oh, it doesn't look like the right animation. That's not right. It just looks like he really likes this critter feeder. Blue Lance, I don't think you... There we go. You're in the right spot now. That's better. Okay. Am I missing something with this? Sweep only. Oh, shine bug. It's 9:30 you spoon. Oh, I don't know. I've not got a clock. Last time I fully closed the oil upgrade, all these changes are a blast. There you go, you see. You'll be able to pick up new stuff with the old stuff in the meantime too. Taking long breaks on to come back to several upgrades of features. Nice. Yeah, we really need to get some food in here. What the hell? Raw mineral, sandstone. Go. Hatches. Sandstone. What the hell? Why they no food? Why they no food eats? Oh, hold on a minute. Alright, we turned all the storages off, didn't we? Everybody should be on high. Everybody should do that a bit more. Why not use a regular drop-off point in the water? Because I think this actually submerges them. I think. And if I use a regular drop-off point, I'm not sure it'll work the same. I don't think this is working anyway. Oh, it might be actually. There are 4 in there at the minute. We'll try it. I mean, I thought this worked, but maybe it doesn't. We'll try a normal drop-off point then. Plonk him there. But my thinking is we'll keep this room at a higher priority. So we always keep, you know, 4 in here, 6 hatches in here. And then the rest can be dumped underwater. We're British summertime at the minute, Fenrir. That's where we're on at the minute. BST. So they've all got loose again now. That is not good. And nobody's feeding my my hatches. I mean, this will come under storage, won't it? Or is it supply? Supply is already on fucking full for most people. Storage? Supply? Ranch is full. Why no food? They're all gonna die. There's food like right here. Right. So this can be a priority 8. And this will be for shine bugs. Let's see if this works. Why nobody give food? I don't understand. Interesting, in Germany it's GMT +2, in England it's not that far. Funny how the time zones are sometimes. If you ever looked at the time zone thing, me, Torello and Mex, I think, one night had a look at the time zones in the world. Some of them are crazy. Some of them in the oceans especially are fucking bizarre. Like you'll have a line going down like this and then it'll just dogleg off and do a little bit over here and come back, and some of them are crazy. Like this place and this place are only a few miles apart, but they're in 2-hour different time zones. Bizarre. Right. This is not working, but I've got a feeling it's not working because my priorities are all fucked up. Yeah, there are indeed half-hour time zones. Auto wrangle surplus, priority 9. Wait, let's turn this shit off. I don't want people down here anymore. Priority 4. Priority 8. Priority 8. They are normal shine bugs, aren't they? Oh, there was a... Oh, they're sunny shine bugs. You bastard. Tricked me. Sunny shine bug. Let's try the water one first. What have I done? That's why nothing's happening. I did all that priority 9 like an idiot. Right. Come on. Somebody figure this out. They're not coming to do this, are they? Is it because it's not in a room? Is that the thing? Probably got, well, probably can't even reach that, can they? Meh, whatever. I'm more concerned about the fact they're not putting food in the feeders, and I don't actually get why. Why would that be? DST really is ridiculous. When it was utilised, I could understand the usage, but in this day and age, it only creates more problems than it could ever even potentially solve. Yeah. Well, wasn't it mostly down to like railways and stuff that changed all the time zones? I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. It's all about the railways. Okay. I'm conscious that I'm watching this happen for a long time. Meanwhile, I should be getting an oxygen setup going, but I want to know why this isn't working. My hatches are starving. which is baffling the hell out of me, because I've got sandstone right here. These, yeah, the sandstone right here. These are on a priority 5. So why is this not fucking working? Why is nobody doing it? I've got people ticked to supply. I've got people ticked to storage. Supply. All these people are doing supply. Any ideas? My hatch is actually going to starve. Look. Why can't I get them food? Switch to priority 5 and priority 9 again. Let's do a little save and load. It might just be a derpy thing. It could just be a little derp. We'll figure it out. I just don't want all my hatches to starve. That would suck. Holy shit, that Novation thing I showed you before was the Novation Mini. That was the small version. There is a bigger one. And a Pro version. Oh my god, I don't need that stuff. I don't need that. Right, let's see if this is fixed now. They ain't doing it. Vixen, how are you? How's it going? What's good? I am most confused. Right, hatchling. Hatch. Sandstone. And sedimentary rock, why not? Hatch. Check. Hatchling, why not? Sandstone. Sedimentary rock. Storage not assigned. Try to lower tidy and supply and max storage. Well, we already have a couple of people that have storage above, I think. Like, tidy's at relatively high. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I know they're bugged with this little thing at the minute. I'm not sure if that's cocking out. Ah, there we go. Okay. Excuse me. We've actually got a little bit of food now. Have they drowned those other dudes? Not yet.